Hey loves, thank you so much for tuning in. All right, so today I want to do an ancestors message for you guys. You know, it's Sunday, so why not? But I'm going to be doing it based around your spiritual gifts, okay? So just take a breath, open your heart, and just really receive what is meant for you in this moment, okay? Don't forget to use discernment. Um, Look, I got stuck. Use discernment. Take what you need. Leave what you don't need. Also, these messages are just for entertainment purposes only. If you want to get your own personal message, definitely reach out to me via my website. Um, and we could set something up that way. However, you guys, don't forget, I'm just the messenger, so don't come for me. Okay, all right. So I know sometimes our ancestors be like, "Look, you gotta get it together, cause what is you doing?" Okay, and some things can be kind of triggering. So yeah, if you are triggered, face your mirror, not my comment section. All right, so let's jump right on in. So the first one is going to be the gift in your DNA, 111 on time. So what's the gift in my collective DNA? So this is going to be like, of course, the gift you were born with, right? I got the Two of Wands came out in a reverse position. The gift awakening now. Okay, so thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my true guides, for showing up. What is the gift that is awakening now within the collective? This Ten of Pentacles wants to come out. It's in an upright position, y'all. We gonna take it, okay? Now, the gift you've been afraid of. The Fool card comes out in the upright. And the Ten of Swords is sideways, okay? How to strengthen your gifts. How should the collective strengthen their gifts? Nine of Wands in the upright. The ritual, okay, so what is the ritual that the collective's ancestors want them to use? Got two Nine of Swords reverse and the Ten of Cups in an upright position, okay? Definitely asking for consistency and for you to release the worry, okay? But let me pull all my cards and then I'll go through and explain each one. What's the collective's gifts purpose for? So, of course, we know your gifts are not random, right? They're meant to help others, right? To guide, to awaken, all of those things. So, let's see what the purpose is about. I got the Emperor reverse and the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. That's interesting. So, last but not least, right? But I got the Blessing Unlock for card number 7. So, what happens when the collective accept their gifts fully? What blessings unlock next? King of Pentacles upright, y'all. And so what makes this very interesting, y'all, because I am a seer, right? My grandmother's a seer, the great grandmother. But however, with the Two of Wands in a reverse position, we know that this usually speaks about delays. When it's in the reverse, right? Or when you have a plan or a vision, you may feel like it's not going to manifest. And so you see how I see this as a globe, which is interesting. You know, like one of those magic balls you can look into. But when I see that, I think of your gift is the gift of vision. Like you're a visionary, right? But it's in a very specific way. It's like you come from a lineage of people that could see beyond 3D. Let's just put it that way. You could see your family members, however, whoever that may be, could see what was right in front of them, even when it was no proof. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got the gift of foresight. That's what I keep hearing. Okay. You may have suppressed this gift or you may have blocked it because of fear. So say like you didn't say like if you come from a traditional Christian family, right? Let's just say that a very orthodox family. Like you may have suppressed it because of that fear of what people may think, right? It could have been just some type of instability that was happening, or you could have been going through an oppressive moment. But however, whichever way it was, right? This is why your ancestors are really pushing for you to walk into your gifts, right? Because again, your gifts is meant to help other people, right? So your DNA holds the gift of prophetic insight, long range spiritual vision, the ability to foresee danger and opportunity, and especially when it comes to people, okay? It's like you can see straight through people. You have this ability to navigate crossroads, right? And so your ancestors, they weren't just dreamers, they were strategists. Okay. So they strategized, they were seers, they were planners, and this is why indecision or waiting, or that waiting energy, is always there. And it frustrates your spirit, right? Because you were born with an inner compass. Okay. And so when you don't actually move or operate in these gifts, of course it's going to cause frustration because you are oppressing who you are naturally. Okay. And so these gifts, to me, it feels like they're being awakened now. Like some of you are literally using your gifts with that 10 of Pentacles, right? Because this speaks about your legacy. This speaks about your long term, your relationships, things like that. And that's why I feel like you're operating in your gifts, because when you're operating in your gifts, it's making room for the abundance to come in, right? Because that's what you have aligned with your calling, right? And so this is generational alignment, period. All right. So ancestors are definitely proud of you. It's not just about money. It's like this is a gift awakening in your legacy consciousness. Okay, 707 on the timer. You have this ability to literally build something that's lasting. Like this is long term. This is what the 10 of Pentacles is. Okay. So whatever it is that you're doing, this isn't just about the money. This is literally your spiritual inheritance. You know, this is you breaking generational patterns, becoming an anchor of your lineage. Like you are the stability, okay, that your ancestors wasn't bringing, right? The leadership, okay? That's why you were chosen for this position, all right? So not everybody can do what you do, right? You got people out here that may try to destiny swap. You got all this crazy stuff going on, but they were not chosen. You are. Okay, and you know how the divine work or the universe work. It's like, oh, you gonna surrender, right? You're gonna wake up to this call and move in divine will, right? And that's what it seems like, you know, the collective has been doing. Is like, you know what, let me go ahead through this transformation, get myself together, get in line. Bam, you access your inheritance. Okay, and so that's where this 10 of Pentacles is coming from. 818 on the timer. And so the gift that you've been afraid of is the Fool, and the 10 of Swords was, like I said, came out sideways, right? Taking that leap of faith because of the past. And that's how I'm seeing that, right? Scared to trust that the universe gonna catch you because of the traumatic past endings, betrayal that you may have experienced, right? And so what I'm seeing with this is like you've been afraid of your gifts, your gift of fearless new beginnings. It's like you're going to always keep getting this new beginning over and over again, because every time you close a cycle, bam, you got a new beginning. And so the Fool is your ability literally to leap, right? Without the fear. It's like you can trust the unknown. This is what the Fool does. Like, you know what? I'm just going to leap. I trust that the divine is going to catch me. Okay, you trust the unknown. You shift timelines without even overthinking it. Okay, but with the 10 of Swords energy, this is the trauma response. That's what keeps you back. Your fear isn't spiritual, it's historical. Also, okay. Hold on. Like I said, you've been hurt, you've been betrayed, you've been blindsided. Okay, people have not been the nicest, right? So part of your fear, is really coming from the fact of that. It's like, if I step into this new path, what's waiting ahead for me? Who's going to betray me? What's going to end? You know? And so spirit and your ancestors literally want you to move beyond that, because right, you are inheriting